I used to think people would say I'm crazy. There's Sandy outside hugging the tree again, like the neighbors going. And when I first started hugging trees, my neighbor one day caught me out there hugging, and then I remember just like looking up and kind of patting the tree. Now it doesn't matter. I mean, love is everywhere.
My little guy, his name's Salem. He's 2 years old. We were at my daughter, Mila. She's 13 now, and she's in softball. So we're at a softball tournament that's at this park, and I'm walking around with the toddler, and he goes up to this tree, and he put his hands on it, and he looked up, and it was like he was communicating with the tree. He starts laughing, and then it was like he would stop for a second, and then he'd start laughing again, and then he just leaned forward and he placed his forehead on the tree, and then just looked back up and started laughing again. And I just watched it. It probably went on for 5 minutes or so, and I put my hands on the tree. I kept saying, "I love you, tree." And he would just look at me and then look back at the tree, and he was so happy. And a few days later, we were at our local Little League field, and he walked up to a power pole that looked like a tree. And he went and he put his hands on it. And I thought, is he going to do the same thing, And he and he looked up at it. And then he just got this weird look on his face, and he took his hands off and he turned around and walked away like, oh, this isn't alive. This isn't what I thought it was. I thought, wow, he really was feeling everything that tree had to offer. And I thought that was a pretty cool experience to get to witness it through a 2-year-old's experience. And
What a great story. We just need more and more of these stories out there so people feel like they're not alone. I think that's the key here, is that so many of us feel so alone in this crazy world. And maybe you don't have a partner, maybe you don't have children, but we need to, and that's kind of my mantra, is you're never alone.